Good morning, good morning, good morning, and
Good
welcome. This
morning.
is Terrific Tuesday. Hey, I'm Brian Carr, subbing in for the wonderful Miss Kelly Walker Slaughter. And guys, I apologize. She is definitely the beauty, and I am the bearded beast. And hey, we got some special guests that are here with us, and make sure that I got their microphones on and everything. Good morning, and hey, is that Miss
Morning.
Jenny Wilson in the back there?
Yes.
Good
Good morning.
morning, Jenny. How are you? And we've got Eise
Doing well.
Lundquist on the other side of the camera being our awesome camera person this morning.
She's my
Good morning,
wonderful
ladies.
camera
How,
lady.
how are we doing today?
We're doing well. I'm tired. You can look around and see why.
Well, why don't you tell us about what you got going on?
Absolutely. We have the Covenant Academy consignment sale. It opens to the public tomorrow. So from 3:30 until 5 o'clock, we will, or until 6 o'clock. No, till 6:30, we will be open tomorrow. That is our opening day. So tomorrow is our first day to be open to the public. Then we'll be open Thursday from 3:30 to 8. Will be open on Friday all day. So it's such a good fundraiser for the school that we close school on Friday so that we can have the sale open all day to catch those people who are maybe on third shift and aren't able to get the evening hours. So we'll be open Friday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. And then Saturday, of course, is the half price day where everything is half price unless it's otherwise marked. And we will be open from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. So we are really excited. We have so many amazing consigners this year or this sale. I believe we ended up with 117 consigners sign up for the sale. So it is huge. We have a lot of wonderful, wonderful stuff. And it's always that way. This sale has grown so much. And really, that's a credit to our consigners who bring really good quality items. So we're really super excited. We do it twice a year. I love doing it. It's a lot of work. But it's it's a really good fundraiser for the school, and I feel like, to me, it's almost, me, Brian. I mean, I'm up for a mission and a passion, so but it's like for me, I feel like it benefits not only the school, it benefits the parents who can come and shop and get really great name brand clothes at amazing prices, and you can buy, 5 times the amount of stuff that you can get if you're going to the store and buying it off the shelf. And I feel like it benefits our consigners because they're able to, make some money. We don't have all these stores, that people get these things from available to us here in McMinnville. So it gives an opportunity to get those name brand clothes, like American Eagle and Hollister and Old Navy and Target, even Target. But the high end stuff is what we just have tons of them. I don't know how many pairs of American Eagle jeans we have back there. So we're glad to be able to bring that as a resource to, people in our community as well.
Well, I'll tell you, and for those that don't know, I know Miss Jenny in the capacity of the Pregnancy Care Center and the work that she's been doing with that, and the fundraisers that I've been privileged to be able to be a part of. It's wonderful. So I know she has a heart and a very passionate heart for the things that she throws herself into. Because again, if you've been to any of the pregnancy care, anything that they do, she is like the heartbeat and the center force for doing that. Hey, do you mind if we take a look? Are you guys
Yes,
mobile where we can see some things? I'm going to
absolutely.
drop
Yeah,
my
we'll
camera
walk
out
around.
so
Okay.
people can see.
Well, we'll walk around. So basically, we've got, our boys' clothes that start right here, and you can see all the way down that aisle. Um, and then coming back up the other side of this aisle, continues the boys' clothes all the way up to size. We've got some things that are size 3XL. So anybody can shop this sale. I know a lot of the misconceptions that I've heard out there are that we only have kids' clothes. And we actually have, all the way up to size 3XL men's. So we have whole families that can come and shop for their entire spring wardrobes. Our shoes, these are all our older kids and women's shoes. We've got that section there. Kids' shoes, all on the stage down this way. I try really hard to make it as organized as possible. We've got all our kids' shoes on the stage, and then men's shoes all the way. We've got lots of men's shoes this sale. All our baby clothes are up here on the stage. These racks are pretty full. We've got the little baby shoes for our little bitties that are just starting to walk. So that's fun. We have all our baby equipment out here in the center. We got several strollers, pack and plays. We got the little tents and the little play mats and swings and bouncers and walkers, and we've even got a glider or a glider rocker back here, bed rails. We've got name brand bags of all different kinds here. We've got backpacks and purses. Um, let's see. This is all our baby accessories and blankets and booties and all the things, bottles. We got a whole basket full of bottles, and some of them, I saw some boxes come in. I don't see them at this moment, but name brand bottles that are in the box still. We have all kinds of home decor things for toddler or even up to teen rooms, things to redecorate. Then back here we have all our swimwear. So this is a whole rack full of boys swimwear. And then over on this side, we've got the girls swimwear. That whole rack is full. Over here, we got games, books, puzzles, art things, the toys, all the toys going down through the toy tables. There's, what are these, Hot Wheels tracks, I guess. Nerf guns and Nerf guns and Nerf guns. We've got these all separate. We try to keep them separated, boys toys and then neutral toys and then girls toys. So it's easy to find what you're looking for. Toddler toys, we've got sports equipment. Over this way, we've got all kinds of, we've got some golf clubs and skateboards and a bunch of cleats. We have 2 bins full of cleats. If you've got kids playing ball, skates, roller skates, and then swimwear accessories and floaties and swim diapers. We've got our jeans separated out so they're easy to look for, and the women's clothes. And this is my favorite thing is these pageant dresses. We've got the pageant dresses, prom dresses, whatever you want to use the formals for. Some of them have their bags and are just absolutely gorgeous. This one, interesting story. A lady bought this one last year and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Her daughter won the fair pageant that she was in this dress, and then she brought it back to sell it. So I thought that was pretty cool. This whole rack is full of these absolutely gorgeous dresses. I just, I wish, sometimes I wish I put Ella in pageants, but I don't have time for that. Then this is all our girls' clothes, starting with the size 6. It goes all the way down to women's and comes back up the other side of this rack. So we are just busting at the seams full with all the stuff that our wonderful consigners have brought. So everybody needs to come out and shop, because everything that doesn't sell, I have to sort back out into the consigner that it goes home with. And that's a challenge. So I would love for everything to sell.
You want to show like
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
the little kids' clothes?
We absolutely can. So if we go up here, we've got some dance stuff here. We've got, this is all the shoes continued from the other side, but the baby boys racks and the baby girls racks, and these are all, each one is a different size. So we've got the little babies stuff and the all the way from newborn through 24 months is up here on this. And we've got the little shoes. So we separated out the little shoes to go at the end of the racks that they would coordinate with this time. So we've got the little shoes here, and it created more room from some walkies up over. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. And then I'm ready to be done so I can sleep.
So it opens tomorrow, Wednesday, 3:30.
Yep. 3:30. We will be here. We would love for everybody in the whole county to come shop. Not all at the same time, but if you want to come all at 3:30 Wednesday, come all at 3:30 Wednesday. The earlier you get here, the better odds that you're going to get, because it seems like, you know, there's so much stuff. You can't even, you got to come twice. So what I always do is I shop once and I come back and shop on price day, because then it's cleared out a lot and you see more things that you want. So Saturday morning at 10 o'clock is half price, and then we'll be open afternoons tomorrow, 3:30 to 6. 30. Yeah, 3:30 to 6:30. Thursday, 3:30 to 8. Friday, 9 to 8. And Saturday will be open 10 to 6 for the half price sale.
I'm throwing it up here just so people can see. You ladies have put
Yeah.
a massive amount of work into this. That is incredible, the
Yes.
amount of stuff. And I wouldn't want to have to take it down anyhow. So we want to encourage everybody, don't wait around till
Yeah.
Friday. Go ahead and start shopping on Wednesday and Thursday to make sure you get the best buys.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We just have all kinds of stuff. I could walk around here for an hour and show you all the different things. We do have Covenant Academy uniforms too. Racks for that. It's just a ton of stuff. And what's cool about it is you don't get the same things twice. You know, you're always going to have different things every single sale. So I love it. I mean, I'm tired, but I love it.
Well, ladies, thank y'all so much for being on with us this morning. We'll make sure to encourage folks, and who knows, we might even stop in there for a deal or two ourselves with all the hard work that y'all have put into. And that's massive. I mean, you're talking about that whole gymnasium is pretty much covered.
We got maternity.
Oh.
One of my tasks today, I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but one of my tasks today is to make sure we've pulled out all the maternity clothes and sort of just try to organize and make sure everything is as it should be. But diaper bags here, all these, the little swim puddle jumpers, swim shoes, floaties, all the things. And the books. On this side. Games, puzzles, the ACT prep books, especially for homeschool moms. This is a great place to shop for all the things. We have a lot of homeschool moms that end up putting things in the sale. I couldn't hear him. Are we still on? I don't know. Maybe gone. We're alive. Okay. All right. No worries. There he is.
Hey, how many folks have you had working on this together?
Oh gosh. When all is said and done, I believe we probably end up having at least 50 people that pull together to make this happen.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow, that's incredible.
And that's a combination of people from the school who volunteer hours and then also our consigners. If you consign with us and you work shifts, then there are incentives for that. So you can get your fee waived. And then you actually, if you work a certain number of hours, you get a higher percentage of your commissions from the sale as well. So our consigners typically get, they typically get 70% of their sales. And if they work for us at least 8 hours, then they get 75% of their sales. So it's a good incentive for them to, get a little more money.
Yeah, well, I'm just overwhelmed by the amount of work that you guys have put into this. I mean, that whole gymnasium is covered, and it's not just a few little things or a whole bunch of one thing. It's everything. There's so much.
We set up a Walmart for a few days.
Yeah, really, that's what it looks like. You set up a Walmart. Yeah. Well, we're going to encourage folks, and don't be surprised if we pop in and do a live podcast from there and let folks know. But I want to encourage people: do not wait until Friday to get the percentage off. Make sure that you go and get it now, because first off, it's a win-win. You're helping those folks that are trying to get rid of this stuff, but you're also helping Covenant Academy with what they're trying to do there in their mission of Christian education. Secondly, you're being a community person when you support the community, and that's what we want to do is help support the community here. And we're just so grateful for people like Miss Jenny and Miss Elise that work so hard, bend over backwards, and throw their hearts into these projects. Because it is a labor of love, but somebody's got to do the work.
Absolutely. Yep.
That's the way I look at it. Somebody's got to do it.
Well, ladies, thank you guys so much for being a part of Warren First this morning. And again, please let us know, especially in the future, if there's anything. Is there anything else Covenant Academy's got going on that we need to be aware of?
Yeah, we've got our spring fling coming up. What's the date on that?
In April.
It's in April. I'm not sure the date at the moment, but more information will definitely be coming. And then our golf tournament as well will be
In
coming
May.
up. Yes, in May. So
Oh,
we're excited about that
wonderful.
as well.
I'm gonna
The cool
grab
thing
this
about
comment.
this, I was just going to say the cool thing about, you know, the fundraisers that we do is it helps us keep the tuition as low as we can. So we do a lot of fundraisers, but we do that so that we can keep the tuition low for our parents who really put a emphasis on, you know, that Christian education.
Well, and you can't put a price on that. I mean, that's wonderful, but people still, you know, teachers got to get paid, buses and vans got to get run, things got to get done,
Absolutely.
and it
Yeah.
requires money. And we had a comment. Good morning, Miss Retha. She says good morning, and then somebody from Warren First wrote, "Love this." I wonder who that is. Or
Oh, could it be Kelly?
the eye in the sky is always watching. And ladies, for what, again, the amount of work that you guys have put into it, kudos and congratulations. I'm sure you're
Thank
going to have a
you.
big turnout, but that's amazing to see what you guys have done. All right, ladies, thank y'all so much for being with us this morning.
Thank
I hope you
you.
guys have a great day. And again, let me throw this back up here one more time. The consignment sale starts tomorrow at
Yes.
3:30 and runs till 6:30. Thursday,
Yes.
it's going to be the same, actually from 3:30 to 8 p.m. And then they're taking off on Friday. I say the school's taking off on Friday because they're going to be there all day from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. And guys, get as much as you can. Get it out of there so these ladies don't have to work and box stuff up and get that stuff out. Guys, we're going to head to our first break. We'll talk about weather when we come back. And good morning, Cody Jones. Beautiful blessings, the sunshine from our Lord and Savior who blessed us all today. Let's pray for our friends and neighbors and family to get feeling better. Yeah, got a lot of sickness going on. Warren County schools are out today for sickness. So we'll pray for that. And he also writes, "Love y'all." And thank you, Miss Jenny, for that. They've popped off. But again, guys, you can come to their consignment. It's going to be at the Covenant Academy Gymnasium. If you saw or if you didn't see, go back and watch. They got so much stuff in there. It's like a Walmart in there. Well, guys, hang on with us till after the break. We'll be back. And again, I'm going to try to do this because I've got these really cool banners. That's what I want to do right there. Make sure you join us after the break. We'll come back and we'll talk more. We'll talk about all things going on in Warren County. We'll also talk about the weather and some of the events that are coming up. But hey, remember, guys, you can be a blessing or a curse, but always keep it first.
To our coffee drive-thru located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville, or give them a call at 474-1776. At Our Coffee, we pour love into every cup of coffee we serve. Welcome to Our Coffee Drive-Thru, located at 601 Beersheba Highway, McMinnville. When you need help with your medical needs, who are you going to call? At Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you're not just a number, you're a part of our community. When you call Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy, you'll get a live person to help answer your medical questions. In a hurry? Try our convenient drive-thru. Stacy specializes in Mr. Stewart's over-the-counter and prescription cough syrups. Need to transfer your prescriptions? It's no trouble to transfer to Stacy's, where people care and wellness matters. Stacy's Wellness Pharmacy is located at 485 North Chancery Street, or give them a call at 474-0600.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map, it's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Hi, this is Chris Chalpin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford right here in Morrison, Tennessee. In the nursery capital of the world, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. At Reddick Brown Ford, we understand growers, landscapers, and nursery owners because we serve Warren County every single day. From Ford Super Duty trucks to dependable commercial fleets, We help you haul, tow, and grow your business with confidence. Our team also knows your industry, your season, and your bottom line. So when it's time for your next work truck, don't go far from home. Reddick Brown Ford, proud to support the nursery community. Veteran owned and operated right here in Warren County.
Hey guys, we're back with Warren First 931. Hey, and I'm getting a phone call. I can't. Hello, Kelly.
You're doing great this morning. I'm watching as I'm getting my hair did.
I can tell.
The graphic. I talked with Cody for almost 15 minutes this morning, and long story short, he's like, "Kelly, I'm grounded from my MacBook. I'm not allowed on it. I'm done. After this month, Cody's done."
Hey, hang on. You're on live. You're on live. We're back on air. All right. Hey guys, we are back here with Warren First 931. And hey, let's get to this weather because we're going to let's add this to stage. I apologize, guys. I'm having a hard time. You'll have to forgive me for the things, and I apologize. My phone is linked up to my account, my text message account. So if you're hearing dings, it's because dings are coming across my computer, and I don't know how to turn them off. But anyhow, guys, right now in the Tree City, it's 61 degrees here in Warren County, and man, this weather is just great. Today the high is supposed to be 68, the low at 56 tonight. Tomorrow it's going to be cloudy, so get your stuff in because heading into Wednesday night into Thursday, we've got a 50% chance of rain that increases up to an 80% chance of rain. And the high is going to be 74 on Thursday, but it's going to be rainy, so the showers off and on that day. Friday, you're also going to have a chance of showers with a high of 68 and a low of 43. And then Saturday, you have it's a partly cloudy, a 40% chance of showers on Saturday, but a high of 59. Hey, we want to thank Reddick Brown Ford, our weather sponsor, for what they do for us because we're really just blessed to be able to be part of that whole family that does that is able to bring you this kind of information from our good friends at Reddick Brown. And hey, please stop by and see them. And if you're a nurseryman, hey, consider getting a Ford because the way these vehicles are made, what they do, and how they're built, and just the whole economics of things. This helps our country with when you buy locally. And again, that's another thing that Warren First is all about is taking care of our locals first. If we're not doing it, who's going to do it? But hey, thank you, Reddick Brown Ford, for being our weather sponsor. And guys, I really had so many things that I wanted to come into and say, hey, good morning and welcome on this beautiful Tuesday. But today is a very special day because we've got today it's national holiday. So I'm going to pull up the national calendar here and show what we got going on today because today is Mardi Gras. It's Fat Tuesday. Today is the last day before we start our Lent services here. So we're going to add this to the stage. And I don't know if you see this, but one of the funny things, so I eat. I've been pseudo dieting. I've been going back and forth. But one of the things that I do when I'm a good boy, when Brian's good, he eats cauliflower. So hey, it's National Cauliflower Day, and poor cauliflower because today is National Cauliflower Day, but it's also National Cabbage Day, and that just. Poor cauliflower. They don't even get their own day. You can say the inverse for cabbage. Poor cabbage. It doesn't get its own day. But hey, it is Fat Tuesday. We're going to read a little bit about Fat Tuesday. The last day of Carnival, the last day before Ash Wednesday, Fat Tuesday, is the intertwining of a period of festivals and feasts that lead to a time of fasting and reflection, also known as Shrove Tuesday. And that's what that was the term that Melody used yesterday. She called it Shrove Tuesday. And Mardi Gras, this enduring celebration has many traditions and deep roots around the world. Mardi Gras French for Fat Tuesday, dates back to the ancient Roman festival honoring the deities Lupercalia and Saturnalia, which took place in mid-February when Christians arrived in Rome. They incorporated the feast into Lenten preparations. And that's really what we know it as now. For centuries, this solemn feast prepared Christians for the season of Lent and used up valuable meat and supplies that would be they'd be abstaining from in the days to come. Traditions surrounding the day have changed to ages through time and culture. The practices of Lent and Carnival, Mardi Gras, and Shrove Tuesday have varied and become incorporated into regional customs. In the United Kingdom, Shrove Tuesday is also known as Pancake Day. Pancakes are the perfect menu item when the future indicates abstaining from fats, eggs, and sweets. In Russia, they celebrate the entire week during Shrovetide as Pancake Week, Carnival, and Mardi Gras. While the French didn't originate the medieval feast, they did put their stamp on it. From parades to beignets and colorful masks, the last day of Carnival is full of elaborate costumes and lavish food, sure to hold the revelers over through a long fast. During the 16th century, their ancestors celebrated boeuf gras, fatted calf, which included parading a bull decorated with flowers through the city. The decorated animal is followed through the streets by a rendu of colorful dressed attendants, and bands playing unusual instruments. There was even a boeuf gras society in Mobile, Alabama at one time, and you can see your history below. Now, New Orleans holds the crown for Carnival and Mardi Gras celebrations in the United States. While the city is full of French flavor and style, its culture is an eclectic infusion of many cultures. Colorful king cake and thick, savory muffaletta sandwiches, oh, one of my favorites, only suggests the indulgence possible on Fat Tuesday. Regional specialties like I can't say it now. Etouffee, po' boys, and jambalaya all add to the atmosphere of the day. And while we're satisfying our cravings, let's now not forget our beverages. Signature creations from New Orleans hit the spot. Be sure to try the Sazerac made from absinthe or a citrus cocktail, Arnold Special, for a smooth drink with some punch. Mix up Vieux Carré, it's sorry, French, with whiskey, cognac, and sweet vermouth, but you don't have to have a cocktail to enjoy the feast. Fat Tuesday has plenty of beverages full of refreshing flavor, coffee, sodas, shakes, and every flavor can be found. All right, how to observe Fat Tuesday. Join in festivals around the country. Have your own Fat Tuesday feast. Enjoy some jazz or brass band music, and share your favorite traditions using hashtag Fat Tuesday, hashtag Mardi Gras, hashtag Shrove Tuesday. Guys, I guess that's what we're going to have to do here for Warren First is share our hashtags or let folks know that this is what we're doing. So happy Fat Tuesday, guys. And make sure to like and subscribe on this channel because we've got more content, but every time that you like, subscribe, or make comments or share to other folks, it widens the algorithm where we can get in touch with more people. Hey, guys, if you can, in the comments, let us know if you're celebrating Fat Tuesday. That's what most of us regionally around here know it. But hey, it brings us into our special time of Lent, and Lent is one of my favorite seasons. And I'll tell you, one of the cool things that we do here in Warren County is every Lent, and it used to be we used to go from church to church, but I do believe that it's going to be at First Methodist Church, and I'll get confirmation on that here soon, probably in one of our next breaks. But you can go to First United Methodist Church at noon, and what they do is they do a rotation of different churches that lead a Lent service. So every Wednesday during the 40 days of Lent, every Wednesday starting tomorrow, there will be a service at 12 o'clock over at First United Methodist Church. And I believe First United Methodist will kick it off. But then the next week, it might be St. Catherine's Catholic Church. But I'll try to get a list, especially if I'm able to get out tomorrow, which that's the game plan is going there tomorrow. But we're real excited about all our churches that celebrate that. And if you guys aren't familiar with Lent, Lent is the 40 days leading up to the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. And so a lot of well, this is more of the Catholic Church, is on the Catholic Church calendar. So if you're familiar with what a lot of people would deem as the church calendar, that stems from the Catholic Church. And again, Lent goes back, and it's back to Roman times, when they started celebrating, when basically when the church became when it was uh, authorized by the government as the official religion of Rome. They started doing a lot of this stuff, and this was more out in the open. But so that's why where the Fat Tuesday and all that stuff comes in, because most of the Christians of the day were doing something to celebrate Lent. And when they celebrate Lent, one of the big things is fasting. Now, guys, we don't do a lot of fasting in our culture today, man. We live in America. We live in the land of Big Macs and anything that you can get at any time that you want it. So fasting is kind of strange to our culture, but a lot of our Christians, and you don't even have to ascribe to the liturgical calendar, the church calendar. You can just, if you know what Lent is, a lot of people just go ahead and pull something out of their day to day. I've got a brother who's Church of Christ, but he celebrates Lent, and most every Lent he stops eating chocolate. And he is a big chocolate fan, but this is just one of the things that kind of grounds him and reminds him that he and actively participates in Lent. So again, you don't have to be Catholic to do it, and you don't have to be part of a denomination or church of any kind that does celebrate the church calendar to be part of Lent. Again, knowing the history of it's really important, because you get to see exactly why people do it, and then knowing why they did, and that's and most importantly, who they're doing it for. Not necessarily for themselves, but to remember the death and resurrection of our Lord Jesus Christ. Wonderful thing. We got a comment here, and it says, thank you, Brian, Kelly, and Warren first. Hey, guys, we are so appreciative of you guys considering us and asking us to be able to be a part of your function. And guys, if you're not a part of our Warren First family, you can keep on connected with our community calendar, and let Kelly know. You can always, on any of our platforms, you can always message us, and you can go down below. You can see all the different platforms that we're on, from Spotify to Apple Podcasts to Audible. And then we've got the Local Voice newsletter that we send out weekly, and that should be coming out tomorrow, guys. Because our printers were out, but when we get that going, you'll get. And Kelly's always got a list of different things that are in there. We have so many things, but hey, if you need your event listed, you need to let us know, because one of the things that we really like to do is to broadcast your event, to tell folks what's going on in your neck of the woods, so everybody can be aware, just like with our good friends at Covenant Academy, and letting folks know, hey, this is just another platform that you can like, subscribe, and share, and get more awareness of what's going on in your community. Hey, guys, we're going to go to our next break, but make sure that you join us after the break. We're going to try to let you know a little bit more of what's going on. Brian's going to take a sip of coffee, maybe use the bathroom real quick. But hey, make sure that you come and join us at the break, because we got so much more to talk about here in Warren County. And again, I'm going to try to do some investigating and find out the church schedule. I believe I do have an email somewhere tucked away that's going to tell me a little more about who's doing what over the Lent season over at First Methodist Church. All right, guys. Be a blessing, not a curse. And always remember, keep it first.
Or taking out, we've got something for everyone.
From our mouth-watering brisket, baby back ribs, juicy ribeye steaks, specialty sandwiches, and fried chicken tenders, your taste buds are in for a treat.
Don't forget our weekly specials. Monday, spaghetti or hamburger steak. Tuesday, meatloaf or barbecue chicken court. Wednesday, pork loin or Salisbury steak. Thursday, smoked chicken halves or country fried steak. Friday, fried catfish or Cajun catfish on rice.
Whether you're feeding hundreds at a company picnic or meeting a friend for lunch, you can count on Praters to satisfy your taste buds.
Call us at 635-2259 and taste the tradition at Praters Barbecue. 30 years of excellence.
This is Tennessee, where every blade of grass tells a story and every lawn is a legacy. At McMinnville Lawn and Garden, we don't just sell equipment. We partner with you to protect what matters most. From Skag's finest zero turns to expert service that keeps your land looking its best. Because this is more than business. This is home. McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where Tennessee pride meets Tennessee quality.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder sugars or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
All right, guys, welcome back to Warren First 931. I'm your sub host, the the beard, Brian Carr. And hey, guys, I'm here at the house in Dibble. And one of the cool things that I get to do is get to be with you guys this morning and tell you about what's going on. One of the things we want to remember, excuse me, is that, hey, our Warren County kids are out today and tomorrow for sickness. We've got a lot of sickness. One of the luxuries that I have is I work for the hospital. So I see a lot of stuff that comes into River Park Hospital. And if it gets admitted, it generally comes up to the second floor at the med surge. And so I'm very fortunate to see what's going on in the community from a health perspective. Another thing is I've got a wonderful sister-in-law, Miss Julie Carr, who works over at the family care clinic. And she sees what's going on, and she's keeping me informed with what they're seeing now, not in particular who they're seeing, but what they're seeing, the cases that come through. And so, guys, we got to quarantine if you're sick, if you're feeling sick. And one of the things that, in our case, I've got a child who's sick, so I haven't been leaving and going places in fear that we might be carrying something. But my daughter has been sick, and it looks like she's had some type of viral infection, she didn't test positive for the flu and she didn't test positive for COVID. They put her on an antibiotic because it looked like she had strep throat, but she was still running fevers. And now she's doing much better. And it lasted about 5 days. So her weekend got sabotaged and taken from her. One of the things that she'd planned on doing was going with the Westwood Church of Christ to the Winterfest celebration, I guess. I call it the Winterfest celebration, but it's a spiritual weekend that a lot of young people, primarily churches of Christ or non-denominational churches, go to. And they had a really good time. Her twin sister got to go and tell her all about what she missed. But I hated it for her, and I hated it for us as a family because I wanted to go too. But there were a lot of things going on this weekend. And one of the things that I really wanted to talk about was something that was hosted at our good friends of Three Rivers Baptist Church. It was called A Night to Sparkle. And it kind of paralleled the Tim Tebow, if you guys are familiar with the Tim Tebow Foundation, A Night to Shine. And while we're talking about this, I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do about pulling up one of the things, because I was able to find a family that had pictures on there. Yeah, I apologize. This is my Facebook that you're hearing in the background. All right. Here we go. I'm going to pull this tab up instead. Let's see if you guys can see what I'm seeing. Let's add this to the stage. Let's come on. Oh, I've got to remove the. Oh, let's add this. My apologies, guys. I think what I did was. Oh, there it is. Going a little slow, guys. Apologize. But a night to sparkle. This was something that McMinnville Special Games put up. But we had some pictures, and these are pictures from Jennifer Brown Womack's Facebook. It said, "What a night! Thank you to Serve M25, which is Matthew 25 Ministries, and Three Rivers Baptist Church for hosting a night to sparkle." And hey, guys, we want to show off these pictures. I don't normally like going to people. I like going to the events more so than personal pages, but you kind of get a good idea of what was going on. And this was a prom for some of our special residents here in Warren County. And doesn't she look lovely? Guys, if you know who these folks are, please tag them. Let them know that they made it to Warren first, because this is such a wonderful event. And look, the backdrop's beautiful. Man, whoever did that did a great job. And looks like there's smiles to be had by everyone. And this is one thing that I really wish that I could have been a part of, because look at that. I mean, just happy faces. Thank you to these wonderful folks that put this on and had a big part in it. Yeah, I think everybody was having a good time at this thing. But again, thank you to our good friends at Matthew 25 Ministries and the Three Rivers Baptist Church. That's Mr. Gannon Richardson for what they're doing in our community. And guys, I hope that this is a thing that we get to do yearly. And so, because this is the first year that I mean, I've gone to the Tim Tebow Foundation and looked for a night to shine. That's what theirs is. Now, this one was a night to sparkle, but it was one of those things where they had same thing, different name, but something that we can really get behind in our community. Hey, I got my good friend George. Hey, Brian, miss seeing you. I miss seeing you, George. And you know what? I'm going to hug your neck the next time I see you. Two beautiful burly men sharing the love of God. George, thank you for all that you do. Thank you for being one of our contributors and sending in the things that you send. And I see the last thing that you sent me was a story that didn't make much news, but he sent me on my personal Facebook account, sent me about how they captured one of the plotters and one of the terrorists for the September 11th, 2012 incidents. Who, if you guys can go back in time with me and remember, Ambassador Chris Stevens, who was killed along with his security detail in Benghazi. That was just such a bad situation. But I want to make sure that folks are aware of these things, and that man was brought to the United States. Now, as far as what trial or what's been going on, I don't know. And again, a lot of us have been taken up with the Nancy Guthrie story, and from what I've last heard, nothing's really changed, unless something's happened. And if you know, please let me know. But I haven't heard anything about that. So thank you, George, for being with us this morning. And hey, again, Cody says, I've also seen that our local special games are needing some money donations because special game kids building is growing, and they're needing a new place for all of them now. Hope people will help get them their next new big building. And hey, look, me too. And if you haven't seen some of those pictures, and I'm gonna see if I can go back, because they did some of the stuff that I saw was from McMinnville Special Games. And let me see if I can share some of the stuff that they've been doing here recently. They haven't updated anything lately, but I have seen some pictures of some of the McMinnville Special Games basketball, and I'll share this with you guys. And thank you, Cody. And George writes, love you, brother. I love you too, my friend. And look forward to seeing you. Speaking of events that we've got going on, this Thursday night at 6:00 at the administration building on 201 Locust, the Republican Party will be meeting, and it's going to be a potluck style. So they're encouraging folks to bring food, but that's going to be going on at 6 o'clock. Make sure that you get there early. And guys, please forgive me. I can't remember exactly who the speaker is that's going to be speaking, but it's going to be potluck style. And we got a lot of great cooks. And one of my favorites is Miss Becky Bell. Whatever she brings, guys, you got to have a taste. She is a wonderful cook. So that's going on this Thursday, and Brother Brian should be there to let you see what's going on. Maybe not all the time, because guys, there's going to be great food there. Brother Brian's going to be on, getting his food on while he can. But that's another thing that's coming up here. All right, I'm going to add this to the stage. McMinnville Special Games basketball. There's so much going on. If you look at this calendar, it just doesn't stop. And this Saturday, they are going. It's going to be, I guess, at the Grundy County High School, and just like what they have against the Warren County High School and different functions, they're going to be playing up at Grundy County, and that was always something, guys. I haven't seen pictures on McMinnville Special Games. I've just seen pictures on everybody else's Facebook, and man, everybody looks to have such a good time. And it says games are Saturday. I'm sorry. This should be at the and I apologize, at 1707 Yeager Road, the old North Side school, and we'll begin at 10 a.m. So they're going to have the Grundy County High School folks come on down and play them on February 21st. So that should be exciting. So, hey, this Saturday, make sure to put in your plans to stop by and see them. It says it's free admissions, but donations are always welcome. And so we want to encourage everybody to come out and see our good friends at McMinnville Special Games. They're a lot of wonderful people. And George also writes, Becky rules on cooking. Amen. So, guys, if you know her, if you see her, tell her we're giving her some praise this morning on Warren First, because Miss Becky Bell does a wonderful job. And you know what they say about women: behind every good man, there's an even better woman. And we want to give her the props and praise. Give all you ladies the props and praise for what you do, because it would be a lonely world if it was just men. Again, thank you, George, for chiming in with us, and I hope to see you there soon. Now, let's go back to our national calendar here, because this is one of the things that I want to enlighten folks on, because this is, for me, I didn't even know what this was, but it's also National Pizzichi Day. And apparently, a Pizzichi is basically like a jelly-filled donut. If you see them right here, that's basically what it is a jelly-filled donut. And apologize, guys. I got to get back here to my screen so I can see what you're seeing here. Let's throw this up. Add this to stage. All right. This is National Pizzichi Day. And if you can see in the picture here, basically it looks like a jelly-filled donut. So a powdered jelly-filled donut. But again, guys, this is one of those things where just like Pancake Day and all the other days that represent Fat Tuesday, it's one of those things where they try to get their sweets out, because they're going to be going for 40 days without sweets. And I'll read you real quick what it says. The sweet holiday, and they call it punchki or punchki is traditionally a round Polish pastry filled with fruit and coated sugar. Those who would be fasting during Lent needed to empty their pantry. This Polish pastry was an ideal way to use up what was in the larder. And guys, that's what it says, in the larder. If someone knows what a larder is, please write in the comments. Enlighten me. We'll have to look this up. More modern versions fill the puchki with custard or cream and even cover the outside with glaze and sprinkles. And that, I don't know if you guys are familiar with king cake, but that's a big thing, big New Orleans thing going on. I'll tell you more about on the other side of the break, because we'll go to a break here in just a few minutes. But one of the things that I want to talk about is another thing that's special about today. And it's another national day. And guys, I love national holiday. I love when we celebrate these things. It's always a token reminder of there's so many things that are out going on in the world that I'm not even thinking about. But hey, we got more news for you. Make sure to join us after the break. We're gonna take a break here and let you know about our sponsors, because with this next one, especially with our good friends at McMinnville Lawn and Garden, they've got a special going on. And I think that's what I'm doing today, is taking my lawnmower to go see our good friends at McMinnville Lawn and Garden for their 20-point inspection. A lot of good things that they do that I don't want to do, that if I can just pay them to do it and get it done on the front end of the season, makes my mowing season go. And guys, if you know, you know, if you can get your vehicle serviced, your zero-turn lawnmower in my case, but push lawnmower, riding lawnmower, get that serviced on the front end, it makes your whole summer a lot smoother. But hey, guys, thank you for being with us this morning. We're going to go to a break. Make sure to join us after the break, because we got a lot to talk about, a lot more to say, because there's more events coming on, and there's all kinds of special things going on in the news today. But hey, guys, remember, keep it first.
Grass tells a story, and every lawn is a legacy. At McMinnville Lawn and Garden, we don't just sell equipment. We partner with you to protect what matters most. From Skag's finest zero turns to expert service that keeps your land looking its best. Because this is more than business. This is home. McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where Tennessee pride meets Tennessee quality.
Fall is here, and it's the perfect time for planting. Visit Randall Walker Farms at 8240 Manchester Highway in Morrison, Tennessee. From fresh plants to seasonal favorites, we have everything you need to beautify your home or project this fall. Available for both retail and wholesale. Looking for something sweet? Don't miss out on our delicious frozen blueberries. Stop by and see us 6 days a week, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. For more information, call 931-635-9535 or email rwalkerfarms@benlomond.net. Get ready for fall with Randall Walker Farms, where fall planning begins.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map, it's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Planning an auction? Count on the Get It Done Auction Company. The Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company. In business since 1991, they specialize in residential and commercial real estate with emphasis on farms and land. They can help you with estate settlements, business liquidations, and farm dispersals, including land, livestock, and equipment. Donald Hillis Realty and Auction Company, representing more and more families in estate auctions each and every day. Call 473-7774 or visit donaldhillisrealty.com. Firm 2273.
All right, guys, you're here back with One First 931, and I'm your host this morning, Brian Carr. Kelly is out and about making sure that things get done, so she's never taking a break. She's always working, but we thank you for being with us this morning. We thank you about just joining us and letting us know that you're here. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. If you see something or have something that you want to know about, please let us know. Let us know in the comments. We appreciate all our friends that are jumping on and giving us some love and look, man, I'm a loving guy. I'm Santa. I love to bring good news. Sometimes I have to break the bad news, but love talking about things that are going on. And guys, don't know if we run through the commercial just yet, but we always got a good one here. But I want to share what's going on with our good friends at Sonic. We're going to try to share this tab, and I apologize, my computer, I've got a ton of stuff loaded up on it, but want to make sure that you know about this special deal because Sonic has been one of our great sponsors for a long time. We love all the wonderful folks from our car hops and the folks that are slinging the burgers in the back to Mr. Steve and all the promotional folks that we're involved with. But hey, they got this $6 All-American Smasher meal, and one of my good friends, Mr. Mark Harvey, he did a tasting, and this has been a few weeks ago, but he talked about his thoughts on the All-American Smasher Meal, and he thought it was a great value. He was very impressed from the fries to the burger. And if you haven't had one of these Smasher burgers, you need to try it because it's really good. And hey, if you're on a diet, let this be your cheat meal. But they also have the bubble slushes, and not really my thing. I'll just be honest with you. My kids love that stuff. Not really my thing, but that Smasher burger. And hey, if you're eating keto like me, they'll pull the bun off. They'll put it in a little box. Oh, yeah, they'll even give you a fork, but you can make sure that you have this. But thank you to our good friends at Sonic Drive-Thru, located in the heart of downtown McMinnville. We're really appreciative of everything that they do for us. Another thing, we're going to bounce over to our we're going to bounce over to the Warren First page because I want everybody to be able to see what's going on here. We're going to share this tab instead. But guys, if you didn't hear yesterday, longtime actor Robert Duvall passed away. And guys, I have to admit, Robert Duvall is one of my favorite actors of all time. Did such a wonderful job in nearly every movie that he did. But one of my favorite movies that he did was the movie The Apostle. And he did it later in his career. I guess that was late 90s, early 2000s that he did The Apostle. But man, he hit it spot on. And if you've ever known any old school Pentecostal preachers, man, he did them justice because that was such a wonderful portrayal in that movie. But that's been one of the big things circulating around the internet today. And so when I just pulled up my page, somebody had a post about it. But hey, guys, going on. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know. Yeah, it's pulling us up here. Look who we have. We posted it yesterday, but the Warren County Middle School. Congratulations, Warren County Middle School. Let me see if I can do this because this calls for it right here. Come here. Warren County Middle School. If you didn't hear by now, they are the NDA national champions, and this is the third year in a row. So shout out to the wonderful coaches that work so hard to help these young ladies excel and win national championships. And look, it says more to come. Be looking for in this week's Local Voice for more details about their competition. Let's see what it says. 3-peat national champions in game day in Orlando at the NDA dance competition, bringing home another one. When excellence is the standard, you reach your goals. And hey, guys, they have done a wonderful job. Shout out to the Warren County Middle School. Shout out to the Warren County Middle School dancers. And guys, I have to apologize, and I have to make a redaction or a correction. This is not the Warren County Middle School Pioneerettes. This is the Warren County Middle School dance team. The Pioneerettes are the Warren County High School is what I've been told. The Warren County Middle School or the Warren County Middle School dance team. Congratulations. And we knew several parents that were down there, and we can't wait to have them on and talk about their experience. But it never gets old winning national championships. So congratulations, ladies. great job. We're excited to talk more about this in the future. Also, we've had a lot of things going on here in Warren County. Here's some more pictures of them and that's yesterday's podcast, I do believe. We've got national. It's a school-wide dress-up day for the National FFA Week. So our Future Farmers of America. And with today being Tuesday, it's Duck Dynasty Day. So pull out your camo and wear your beards. So, I hope to see some pictures. I tell you what, let's go to the Warren County FFA page and see if anybody has posted any pictures so far. No, but if you look back, these are some of our wonderful young people that went to Tennessee Tech for the judging for their agriculture, from livestock to poultry. They had all kinds of stuff going on. So we'll go back to the Warren First page and we'll look and see if there's more things. But hey, one of the things right now is Warren First is hiring an internet our high school intern, and I'll just read what it says. Kelly does such a wonderful job. It says, now hiring high school intern. Warren First 931 is looking for a motivated high school junior or senior to join our team. This is a great opportunity to gain real-world media experience while working primarily from home with occasional meetings and event coverage. What you'll gain: hands-on experience in local media and community coverage, flexible hours, resume building opportunities, behind the scenes access to interviews, events, and meetings. If you're responsible, creative, and interested in journalism, social media, marketing, or community leadership, we'd love to hear from you. And you have the email right there at warrenfirst931@gmail.com, or you can always call or text at 931-369-3050. That's 931-369-3050. And hey, we would really love for you, if you can go on our socials, to tag a high school student who you think would be great for this opportunity. But guys, this also leads into other things. Again, with one of the spinoffs, and I hate to say spinoff, but one of the things that Warren First is doing is we're building a network. We're building more opportunities, more shows, more things that people want to see from different facets of the community. And one of the things that we're really excited about is one of our newest shows, God is Groovy, starring Miss Gracie Brock. This is her show, and excited to see the episodes that come about, but we're always looking for more people to join up and bring their spin to whatever it is that they're passionate about. That's the one thing that I really would encourage anybody that is passionate about something. You got to bring that, because if you don't have the passion, we don't want somebody to just work a job. So we're looking for high school interns. So if you know somebody, please make sure to tag them, let us know, and let them know that, hey, we're on the lookout for that kind of work. Now, let's see if we can go on down one more and see what we got here. Oh, that's us right there. That's us. Good morning, guys. All right. There's the cheerleaders. Make sure we're not missing anything. More cheerleaders. We talked about that yesterday. Get out of that. All right. Let's go pull up our comment. Yeah. George Campbell writes, love that, Gracie. I tell you what, you talking about altruistic, somebody who has a heart for others. Gracie Brock just encapsulates that whole mantra. From what she does, it was interesting. So I got the privilege to be there as Gracie was filming her intro to her show, and she started talking about all the things that she's involved in and passionate about, and never once did Beauty Queen or Fairest of the Fair or any of that come up. All the stuff was about children and missions and things. And when you have people that have a heart for Jesus, when they make Jesus their focal point, there's something about those people that just resonates. And the beauty on top of the surface is one of those things where it's just a beautiful moment anytime that they're around. and you're always excited. And we all have people in our life that are like that. I'll quickly, my mother has an aunt, and she has several aunts, but there's one aunt in particular that when she's around, the whole atmosphere just becomes alive. I mean, even more so than what it was when this lady enters the room, everybody just picks it up a notch. And so that's the kind of people that we want to be here in Warren County. That's what we want to be for you guys. Whenever you turn on Warren First 931, hey, it's Brian and Kelly or Melody or whoever, and hey, we want to pick you up. Cody writes, hello, Mom Reba, and my friend Retha on here watching. Good morning. I love it when we have these cross conversations. And Cody, when we were going to the break, he mentioned, you going to video them servicing your mower for the viewers, buddy? Well, I tell you what, I don't have to video them. Whenever I pull, and guys, you don't have to take your lawnmower there. You can call them and they'll come pick it up. And we're talking about McMinnville Lawn and Garden. When I go there, I always get to talking, and there's generally somebody who's sneaking in the back, pulling my lawnmower off before I get a chance to get out there. Because and Scotty's talked to me. He said, "Hey man, I'll fix your trailer if you need me to." And I keep telling myself, I'm going to fix my trailer. I'm going to be a man about it. But they're always taking care of me, and they're always sneaking it off. And then I'm always enjoying the conversation with Mr. Allen and the Keels in there. But I want to just encourage anybody who has a riding lawnmower, this is the time to do it. Hey, this 70-degree weather in February. We're very lucky, guys. But hey, I have a feeling I'm with Pontotoxie Phil. I think that there's going to be some more cold weather coming our way. Just not this week, hopefully. Fingers crossed. We got to get all these kids well. Hey guys, let's see. We're going to go to one more break. We got more to talk about. We're going to go through the different pages because we've got a huge thing going on tonight with our meetings. There is a meeting going on at the county administration building tonight. There's actually several meetings that are going on, but I'll make sure to get you guys caught up on the other side of the break. But hey, remember, you can be a blessing or a curse, but always keep it first.
Had a vision in 1964 to start Ganton Bolden. Now it's Gateway Tire and Service Center. He wanted our customers to have the best products and service at a fair price. That was his motto then, and that still stands today. We promise to be upfront and honest with each and every customer. We'll never try to sell something that our customers doesn't need just to make a buck. If that's what makes us different from our competitors, well, we're just fine with that. Come see us today or give us a call at 931-815-9000.
Come join us at 110 East Main Street for a farm-to-table experience all year long. We offer gluten-free, dairy-free, guilt-free goodness that will leave you feeling energized and satisfied with every bite. Our small batch from-scratch menu bursts with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder sugars or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
Some call it Pioneer Country.
Some call it Tree City.
Some call it the WC.
We call it home.
From the first showing to the final signature.
From downtown charm to wide open fields.
Warren County isn't just on the map, it's where dreams are made.
Because when you're buying or selling in the WC, you deserve someone who gets it.
Make my mom your winning choice for buying or selling real estate in the WC.
Let's make your next move your best move.
Hi, this is Chris Chalpin, owner of Reddick Brown Ford right here in Morrison, Tennessee. In the nursery capital of the world, you need a truck that works as hard as you do. At Reddick Brown Ford, we understand growers, landscapers, and nursery owners because we serve Warren County every single day. From Ford Super Duty trucks to dependable commercial fleets, we help you haul, tow, and grow your business with confidence. Our team also knows your industry, your season, and your bottom line. So when it's time for your next work truck, don't go far from home. Reddick Brown Ford, proud to support the nursery community. Veteran owned and operated right here in Warren County.
All right, guys, welcome back to Warren First 931. I'm your host this morning, Brian Carr. Miss Kelly is out running around taking care of business, and what she does, Brian can't do. So thank you, Kelly, for taking care of us. Hey, currently right now in the Tree City, it's 64 degrees. And hey, it's supposed to get up to about 68, 69 degrees. And look, guys, this weather looks awesome. Low tonight, 56 degrees. It's going to be cloudy tomorrow, and we're going to have some rain coming into the great Warren County area here on Wednesday night and into Thursday, and then scattered all the way up to about Saturday. But Saturday, it's going to be partly cloudy with the high of 59. Hey, but on Thursday, 74 degrees. So, hey, thank you to our good friends, Reddick Brown Ford. You just saw the commercial there. We're really blessed to have them as one of our sponsors here for the Warren First Show podcast, all the things that we do. But, hey, make sure that you go see our good friends. And, hey, if you're getting that tax check back and you're thinking about getting a vehicle, yeah, go see our friends at Reddick Brown Ford. They'll make you a good deal, but you'll be happy because I'm going to tell you guys, I'm a big Dave Ramsey fan. I don't get around new cars very often. Just put it that way. I think it's because of my white Irish skin. I'm kind of allergic to the new cars, but anytime that I get around them, woo, they smell and look great. So if you're in one of those positions where you can get one, again, I encourage you to see our good friends at Reddick Brown Ford. And again, thank you, Reddick Brown Ford, for being one of our community sponsors. All right, guys, we've got all kinds of things going on. And I want to get back to these comments because we have a lot of good friends on right now that are sharing these things. Miss Retha wrote, "Good morning, Cody. Have a blessed day, buddy." And Cody writes back, "It always snows." Here, let me throw these up. It always snows on them buttercups growing up, y'all. Hey, are the buttercups out yet? Please let me know because I haven't seen any. Miss Retha writes, "Yesterday on February 16th, saw my first mosquito." And that doesn't surprise me with this warm weather that we've been having. But I want to know if the buttercups are out. And I want to know because, guys, I pretty much have been inside this whole time with sick children. I haven't been out much. So I'm dying to know what it's looking like out there. And Cody writes, "Hello, friend Christopher. Good to see you on here, buddy." And then Christopher chimes in, "Cody, I'm good. Just here and watching." Christopher, thank you for being on here. And that's a good little puppy you got there in your profile picture. And Christopher says, "Not yet." So good. I haven't missed him. But that's one of my favorite things to see is it's like hope springs eternal. Here comes spring. And with this nice weather that we've had here recently, it makes me excited for spring to come. For me, I like to go fishing. Now, I know that I don't look like the fisherman type, especially with this beautiful pale skin that burns at any sight of sunlight. But yeah, hey, you're welcome, Christopher. But yeah, tell me, what are you guys excited about for with the spring weather coming around? If it's trees, and I tell you, we live in one of the most beautiful parts of the world, especially, guys, I got 3 nurseries that surround me where I live. And when I'm driving home and I get to see the different fruit trees or different pairing trees, especially these red buds, the Appalachian red buds is one of my favorite. He says, I mean, they're growing, but not blooms out yet. Okay, good. Well, I haven't missed it. Generally, we see the Bradford pears first as far as some of our blooms, but I always get excited when I start seeing the buttercups or daffodils, whatever you prefer to call them, come up. Because, and if I screwed that up, please correct me, because a lot of times I use that interchangeably. But somebody told me at one time, a daffodil, buttercup, or I think a daisy. Maybe I called them daisies. That's what it is. But I think daffodils and buttercups are the same thing. But hey, you let me know. And I wish I had Kelly on here, because she's the nursery girl. She could let us know. But hey, guys, we've got some big news coming up. And I'm going to share this tab right here, because I want to take you to the Warren County, Tennessee government website. Let's see if I can add this to the screen here. All right. Today is a big day, because we've got the industrial board. This is the industrial board of McMinnville, Warren County, at the Chamber of Commerce Community Room. They're going to be meeting at 4:30 to 5:30. And guys, if you want to know what's going on, this is a great place to be. It's an open meeting. You're more than welcome to go, but that's happening at 4:30 today. Now, this is a big hot topic meeting, because this is the Joint Education, Budget, Finance, and Financial Management meeting. And that's going to be happening at 5 o'clock. Now, there is an agenda for this meeting, and we'll read through it just so we can do our due diligence. But it's happening today, February 17th at 5 o'clock, the Warren County Administrative Building, Magnolia Room. Now, the first thing, approval of agenda. Number 2, approval of minutes from last meeting. Number 3, award student transportation bid for Warren County schools. Now, this is one of the big things that a lot of people are tuning into. Last week on our show Friday, Mr. Cam Montgomery was on and talked a little bit about this, as far as like this is one of the things that's going on. Apparently, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but we did not renew our contract with Durham Busing. And so the Warren County school system will no longer be using their services, but we still have to have buses, and we still have to have people to drive them. So it looks like we're going out and getting a new bid, and they're calling it a student transportation bid for the Warren County schools. So it is up to our Warren County county commissioners to decide on this. And there's going to be a discussion of the upcoming school bus contract recommendation. Number 5, the GF 26 Family Recovery Court Amendment. I apologize, I'm not familiar with that. Number 6, accept reimbursement grant for EMS. That's a good thing. Number 7, consider jail sewer project change order. I don't know when the jail was built, but it's been here ever since I was a kid, over 40 years ago. I remember the first time we went to the jail, because I believe the sheriff's department was running through there, and my mom was buying my dad a handgun for his birthday, I think, or Christmas. I think it was his birthday. But if you guys remember Cooper Arms and Ammos, does anybody out there remember Cooper Arms and Ammos? Well, and Cooper was a gentleman here in this community, and off of Chancery Street, he had a house that he had a little gun shop in the back. And I believe it was someplace else before that. But whenever my dad would come into town, he would always go see his buddy, and he always called him Cooper. And so my mom had to go over and get fingerprinted or whatever, because she was buying him a handgun. This is sometime in the early 80s. All right. Number 8, Warren County Schools Operation Report. All right. I'm very curious about that. And again, this is probably technical numbers, as far as like just the things that, when it comes to making sure that all the gears get turned. Number 9, highlights of strategic plan adopted by the school board. I would like to know what the strategic plan is adopted by the school board. That would be really something that I think anybody who has kids, because I have children in the public school system, that'd be something to know. Number 10, update on the capital projects at the high school cafeteria. Update on the high school track, one of the things that we've been talking about. Update on the capital projects for the high school traffic flow improvements. Number 13, review the budget amendments and transfers. 14, surplus property approval and disposal, if any. 15, any public comments. Again, this is where we're encouraging you guys to come out and be part of this and learn. And guys, I'm in the same boat. I feel like I'm just like you guys. It's something that I need to learn. And then they'll discuss any have any discussion, review, or approval of any other business that may come before the budget and finance and financial management committees, and then they'll adjourn. That's the second meeting, and that's going to be again at the Warren County Administration Building in the Magnolia Room, and then right after that, for the most part, at 6:30, they're going to have a full county commission meeting, and we'll run. They've got their agenda up too, not nearly as long, but at 6:30 at the Magnolia Room, they're going to have the opening of the court with the court officer invocation. That's going to be Brad Hillis and Scott Kelly. They're going to have the pledge, a roll call, adoption of the docket, reading of the minutes, and here we have the elected officials departments. Everybody will give their reports. The highway department will give their report. The sanitation department will give their report. Sheriff's department will give their report. Warren County Schools will give their report. Finance, and then the different breakdowns of that will happen. Then the number 8, the committee reports will happen with the budget and finance, building and grounds, and economic, agriculture, and education, financial management, health and welfare, highway and bridge policy, personnel and safety, county correction, partnership, and legislative. And then they'll open it up for any public comment, and then they'll talk about new business. And the things they've got on for new business is, number 1, the agricultural committee appointment, the Highway 2 SALT amendment, the DS3 reallocate CON fee, and I'm not familiar with any of this. The GF24 SRO nursery bowl pay, the TCI training equipment grant, the Family Recovery Court, and the approval of notaries. That's really neat. And then 11, the announcements, the interfund CON, and then a special presentation, and then they'll adjourn. So that's going on at 6:30 at the Magnolia Room for the Warren County Commission. So that I would encourage each one of us to go. Jumping back over here to see if there are any comments or anything. Cody has written. Okay. Here we go. I apologize, guys. It wasn't giving me any highlights. I'm going to pull this back for everyone. I know you don't want to see my big fat head, but so, oh man, I'm gonna catch up with everybody right here. So last we left off with Christopher Oldham. He wrote, I mean, they're growing, but not bloom out yet. Talking about the buttercups, mowing my yard and doing some stuff outside and helping my neighbor sometimes makes a little money. I hate being inside. I got you, brother. I can't wait to get outside. For me, it's fishing. I love to go fishing. I think my girls, I think we're going to get some softball gloves. One of their cousins wants to learn how to play softball, and maybe we'll throw the ball in the yard. That's another fun thing that I like to do. Cody writes, hey, y'all, there's a nice buttercup field somewhere off of Grundy County Mountain. You can go see the buttercups and get pictures inside and go buy buttercups after growing. Hey, that sounds pretty cool. And then Miss Retha writes, sent you a picture on Facebook. And I guess that's to Cody. Mine are blooming. Oh, nice. And then Cody writes again, my favorite thing in spring is camping and fishing, doing s'mores around the campfire. I'm working all around the yard, mowing, walking at the park with friends and neighbors. Hey, you just brought up something. We got the Bigby Trail down by the river, and it's our greenway. And guys, if you haven't been down it, it is really nice, and that would be a really good thing to do on such a beautiful day today. I might have to do that, getting my kids outside. Cody writes, we got buttercups growing all around the house as well. Send you pictures soon, Brian. Appreciate it, Cody. And he also writes, I think nowadays they should take responsibility and take off our wheel tax because the school is all built, been paid for now for years. Just saying. Cody, I think a lot of people share your sentiment. They're kind of tired of paying for a tax that they're not seeing anything. But I'm going to go ahead and throw this out. Guys, what we call the new high school is 30 years old. We got to start coming up with some windfalls and some things because we're going to have new schools. We're going to have some new buildings. And so having some vision, having something that says, hey, this is our agenda. Again, we've got a lot of old community schools now. Um, the school board has been working on certain things around the county and been working. One of the big things that we've been talking about is West Elementary and their gymnasium. They're in desperate need of some repairs, or they have been in the past. I don't know where we're at with that now, but just having some strategic vision and saying, "Hey, look, this is what's coming up, and we all need to prepare for it." One of the things that we could have done a long time ago, but we never did was take into account. We need an official TSSAA sanctioned track to be able to host events and to help our kids out because my kids run cross country over at the middle school and I hate it whenever they have to run on the track because the track's in bad shape. I mean, it's bad. I've been out there and run on it. And I would encourage anybody to go see it, but not to run on it because it's not in good shape. And that's just one of the things that we need to have that forward thinking where we're thinking long term and not so reactionary. I mean, I feel like now we're at the point with a track where we're just being kind of reactionary, but we need to make sure that we include these things and think these things in because we're going to need a new school. We're gonna need new places for kids to go or refurbish the ones that we have. But again, that requires money and planning. So these are things that I want to encourage each one of you to. If you have any suggestions, please let us know. But that's why it's so important. Another big thing that is going on here in Warren County, and I'm going to have to find this, so please bear with me. But Mr. James Bennett wrote something really neat, and I'm going to see if I can go to his. Let me go to his Facebook, and just to show you guys, and we'll add this to the screen here, but just to show you guys that's officially his Facebook. Him and his wife love to fish, and I'm right there with him, and hopefully he'll be able to have more time to do some fishing. But he wrote this, and this is about a poll. He shared this poll: should Tennessee elect school superintendents instead of appointing them? And this has caused, I'm not going to say controversy, but this has caused people to stop and think, what are the pros and cons? So this is going on right now. State Bill 1719 has been placed in the Education Committee calendar for February 22nd of this year. The bill summary goes as this: as introduced, authorizes counties and cities to create by majority vote of the local legislative body the elected office of school superintendent. And this amends Tennessee Code annotated Title II and Title 49. So he writes, what do you think? Should the director of schools go back to being an elected official or remain appointed by 6 school board members? Okay. And I won't pull up the comments of the people. This is on his personal page. But thank you, Mr. James Bennett, for bringing this up because this is something that we all can think about. What say ye? Should we have an open election for our superintendent? Because that's the way it has been in the past. I remember the last one that I can remember was Pedro Paz. The only reason I can remember that is because my dad was on the 1973 football team that went undefeated until they got into the state playoffs. But they had fired Coach Paz before they went into the state playoffs. I mean, just insane. And so there's probably people who know about this better than I do. But I mean, your coach gets you 10 wins and no losses, and you fire him right before you go into the playoffs. That doesn't seem to make very much sense. Yeah, it doesn't. But he had his revenge. He wound up coming back and winning the superintendent position in election. And why I remember that is because I saw the signs that said vote for Pedro Paz. And so I thought that was really unique. I didn't even know what a school superintendent was at the time. And so, again, this is something that people did vote on. But what do you guys think? Do you think, electing your school board officials and putting your trust in them to make the right decision, or for them to come up with a concise decision? For me, and that's more of a representative republic type thing. We live in a republic. We don't live in a true democracy. If it was a true democracy, whoever had 51% would win all the time. And so what we do is we elect people to represent us in the republic. So and that's what we're doing right now, is using the school board members, 6 school board members, to decide on who is the superintendent. They're the ones who make the decision. And I have a problem with having 6, because you can have gridlock at that time. So that makes another question: do we need another another school board member to break any ties? Again, uh, for me, I like having the direct effect. You're putting the community at large by saying, "Hey, you're going to be the ones that are picking this." So for me, I don't want it to be the school board's decision to have to know what's going on with the schools. I would like for the public to know what's going on with the schools so they can make an informed decision. Now, again, you've got people who say, "Oh, it's just a popularity contest. It's just a popularity contest." Well, if you don't know what's going on with the schools, which a lot of people don't know what's going on with the schools, it's evident they don't know what's going on with the schools, because they don't know where we stand amongst our peers in the state. So is what we got going on right now working? So Mr. Bennett begs a great question. And so I want to know what you guys have to say. What do you think would be the best? And Miss Reed says, sent you a picture of her buttercups. Okay, let me see about these buttercups here. I'm going to go back to my private, and I apologize. This is one of the beautiful things about having Kelly on here is, there we already. All right, let's share this tab, and I'm going to try to show this picture for Miss Retha. We're going to add this stage. The buttercups are here. They're starting to crop out, but hey, yeah. Thank you, Miss Retha, and thank you, Cody. That's wonderful that they're already here. That puts a smile on my face. I love this. I love you guys. You guys are wonderful people. Making my day. So yes. Again, should we have the school board members pick who our superintendent is, or should the public? And that's a great question, and we'll talk more about this, and maybe we'll get some interviews tonight, see what people think. I would love to hear what people say, and maybe we'll have our own poll. I'm gonna see if I can go back to Mr. Bennett's page and go to this. I don't know if I can actually go to this. I mean, this thing. It is WZTV, Fox News TV. Let's see if I'm sharing this now. Here we go. This is the Facebook page that had the poll, and so let's see what they got here. If they got it. Where is the poll? Okay, school closures. Hey, look, we're on the Fox TV. Warren County closed today. Widespread illness. Hey, we made it to the big time. Let's see if that poll is in here. And guys, I apologize. They're like us. They're putting stuff up on all the time. I would love to see what the rest of the folks in the state seem to think about And here's another thing right there. Should the U.S. take military action against Iran? I don't know that they've done anything more, but I know that Netanyahu and a lot of people are getting wound up. Netanyahu is coming back again. It looks like a glove with DNA appears tied to the masked figure that was seen outside of Nancy Guthrie's front door. Another big thing that is going on. Guys, I apologize. I wish I would have thought this out a little better. This is a good one here. Well, let's see about this. Tennessee lawmakers advance a bill to bring back the presidential fitness test back to public schools. House Bill 1466, sponsored by Representative Scott Pickney, would measure students' strength, endurance, and flexibility with awards to those who meet national benchmarks. All right. Hey, guys, what do you think about that one? Do you think we need to go ahead and bring back the Presidential Fitness Award or bring that back to schools? Cody writes, I honestly think it don't matter what we have to say or think on stuff really anymore, because the way things gone in the world, rights and opinions, but just I pray about things nowadays, friends, because it feels like half of it doesn't matter or doesn't even work. I don't know. Cody, I know you feeling different. I mean, there's a lot of people who feel the same way that you do. A lot of people feel like they're not represented, or they don't know. They may not know enough about the stuff. Hey, look, man, it's like you have to be an accountant or an attorney to be able to read these laws and even the state laws of what's going on. And that's our job as the media, to kind of break these things down and help folks out. On our votes, they know what they know already. And some days, but I'm not going to be a party pooper. Hey, well, I got you, Cody. No one wants to be a party pooper, but I think it's good for all of us to be informed about what's going on. Just like scrolling through here, there's so much news out there that it's hard to cover everything. And so, but these are things that are going to greatly affect your children, and if you have kids, going to affect you to some degree. But that's bringing back the presidential fitness test. And let's see this one right here. Tennessee Rep. Ed Butler files bill to expand safe haven law, adding ambulance stations and ensuring 24/7 coverage so newborns can be surrendered safely. Sounds like a good deal. And again, a lot of Nashville stuff. They keep showing a guy with, and now, man, I wish we could see that poll. And guys, this may be aimless. They may have already taken this poll down. I'm going to go one more place, go back to Mr. Bennett's Facebook and see if there is no link to that. But let's I'm going to pull this off and try to look for something. Cody also writes, but I'm trying to kick off the game on here, though. We love y'all, and I love the show. Thank you, Cody Jones. And hey, speaking of this, Cody, you might be able to appreciate this. You've talked about NASCAR, and I'll have to admit, I don't know a lot about NASCAR, but it's one of those things that I want to know a little bit about, learn a little bit about. And we just had the Daytona 500 this past weekend, and Michael Jordan, yes, here, let me throw that Michael Jordan, his team wound up winning. And so we're going to go talk about that in the next segment. But hey, guys, we got one more commercial break. We're trying to get all your comments in. Thank you for all the stuff that you're doing. Real quick, because I see this person's face. We're going to take a look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average and give you what's going on right now. And it's up today. Let's see if we can share this next. Share this tab. All right. now, so you guys get a live view of what's going on here. The Dow Jones Industrial Average right now is 49,555. It is up from when it was last yesterday, and it's hovering around the 50,000. It has gone over 50,000 in the last couple weeks, but still hovering around. So the market is doing what the market does. No big gains, no big losses, but hey, go see our good friends at Citizens Tri-County Bank, right across the street from Tops Metro. And hey, check out this first commercial. It might remind you of something. All right, guys, we'll be back here shortly. But remember, keep it first.
Tri-County Bank has been serving the people of this region for 53 years, and we are fully committed to the people and the communities that place their trust in us. McMinnville in Warren County is just one of the 9 counties that we serve, with 4 convenient branch locations along with 7 ATM and ITM locations. You can be assured that Citizens Tri-County Bank is close by. Committed to you and committed to the communities we serve. It truly is what makes Citizens Tri-County Bank the only community bank you'll ever need. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is David Moore with Supreme Building Products. We've been your one-stop shopping center for lumber and building supplies since 1963. We're a family-owned business and operated and proudly served Warren counties for over 50 years. At Supreme, it's not just about great prices, but it's about exceptional service. Our customers are what's always supreme. From lumber to roofing to plumbing and paint, we have everything you need to build your dream home from the ground up. Whether you're a contractor, a homeowner, or a weekend warrior, our knowledgeable staff is ready to assist you at our state-of-the-art drive-through lumberyard. Visit us, please, at the corner of Highway 70 and North Spring Street. There's something for everyone at Supreme Building Products, where quality and customers come first, and the coffee's always free. And always be sure to shop local. Call us, please, at 473-9564.
Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Your one-stop shop for all your building needs. From the showroom to the lumberyard, a builder's dream. Professional sales and a great location with your guaranteed satisfaction. Where we say the customer's always supreme. Supreme Building Products. Supreme Building Products.
Rise and shine, McMinnville. Treat yourself to delicious frozen and soft drinks in Sonic, perfect for those hot summer days. Whether it's lunch or dinner, let Sonic be your go-to stop to cool off and refuel during the summer rush. And don't miss our special drink offer available until 10 a.m. Start your day the right way. With so many flavors to choose from and the best sun drop in town, why go anywhere else? Drive into summer with Sonic in McMinnville.
This is Tennessee, where every blade of grass tells a story and every lawn is a legacy. At McMinnville Lawn and Garden, we don't just sell equipment. We partner with you to protect what matters most. From Skag's finest zero turns to expert service that keeps your land looking its best. Because this is more than business. This is home. McMinnville Lawn and Garden, where Tennessee pride meets Tennessee quality.
All right, welcome back. Warren First 931. I am your sub in for today, Mr. Brian Carr from up north here in Dibble. I'm at the house and you can see my snowmen. Come on, Brian, you can do this. There's some snowmen above me because it's supposed to be wintertime, but right now it is beautiful outside. And guys, we'll go ahead and review this one last time. Thank you, Reddick Brown Ford, for being our weather sponsor. It is currently right now in the Warren County area, 63 degrees, and it's going to be partly cloudy today, and tomorrow it's going to get cloudy with a high of 68, and then through Wednesday into Thursday, we're going to start seeing some showers that crop up all the way till Saturday. But hey, guys, again, thank you, Reddick Brown Ford, for being our weather sponsor. We really appreciate everything that you guys do for us. And hey, in that last commercial, I hope you guys saw our good friend, Mr. Shane Brock, and our friends at Citizen Tri-County Bank. If you have any banking needs that you need addressed, go see our good friends at Citizens Tri-County Bank. And you saw also our our wonderful friends at Sonic, and that food, anytime it streams across my screen, makes my mouth just a little moist there. But hey, good morning and welcome to Warren First 931. We're so glad you could be here with us today. We are going to jump over here because let me see if I can share this with you guys. These are Mr. Cody Jones's buttercups that are springing up, and I thought, man, this is really cool that it's already happening now, guys. We're on the 17th of February, and we've had all this nice weather, and a lot of times you'll see these trees start putting out buds, and they'll be blooming here before you know it. I'm really worried that we're probably going to have some more cold weather come in towards the tail end of February, but hey, we're going to enjoy them while we got them. And while I got Mr. Cody Jones's pictures up here, I hope you're all seeing this. This looks like what our new Warren County fleet of buses is going to look like. We're going to have some new cyber buses coming in with our next big contract that comes in. I tell you what, we're just going to have to get Elon Musk over here and get us some cyber buses and tour those around McMinnville. Our kids will look so swanky riding those things. That is all just a joke, but I thank you, Cody, for sharing that picture with us, because that is pretty funny there. And again, we showed you Miss Retha's. Again, a lot of stuff going on here in Warren County. I don't know if you guys know about the Salina things, but hey, look, one of our good friends that's been on the show, friend of the show, Monk Sedum from Steered Straight, and major component over there at our good friends at the Freedom Life Church. Her mom just made it through surgery, and if you guys can remember her mom in your prayers today, that would be wonderful. Her Monk is one of my favorite people here in Warren County, and she's got two awesome kids that I've gotten to know over the years, and so we're very blessed to have them. Okay, now, guys, man, having a brain fart. Excuse me. One of the things I really wanted to talk about today, we're going to share this tab and see if I can pull it up, because I told you about the pooch keys, and really they're just, to me, and you'll have to forgive me, they're just a jelly donut, baby, my favorite banana. Again, guys, for those of you who don't know, I am from Memphis. Cody writes in, I sent you my buttercups growing here at my place. I also want to make a joke about the school buses I sent you. That's Tesla making school buses. Yeah, that's funny. I don't think we got that kind of Elon Musk money here in town, but that would be interesting to see how that works. Because of all the things that have happened with Elon Musk. But hey, today is National Random Acts of Kindness Day. And I don't know why it's on the 17th, but today is February 17th, National Random Acts of Kindness Day. Each year on February 17th, National Random Acts of Kindness Day grows in popularity. It is celebrated by individuals, groups, and organizations nationwide to encourage acts of kindness. Hashtag Random Acts of Kindness Day. We're going to have to put that on our show afterwards. And guys, please forgive me. I will go back and edit today's show and put hashtags and things like that on, especially with all the things that we talked about. And I'm going to see if I can find us that poll. If I can find us that poll and put it on Warren First, I would really like to know what people in the state think about this. I'm sorry for all the pop-ups and things. All right. The movement of Random Act of Kindness Day inspires people every day. As a favorite celebration for many, people everywhere are enjoying doing these acts of kindness. Not only do the acts of kindness bring joy to the receiver, but they spread positive reactions to the giver too. Our research found that the Random Acts of Kindness Foundation celebrates Random Acts of Kindness Week. The Random Acts of Kindness Foundation is an internationally recognized nonprofit organization founded upon the powerful belief in kindness and dedicated to provide resources and tools that encourage acts of kindness. In New Zealand, where the day originated, Random Acts of Kindness Day is celebrated on September 1st. However, it's recognized by some on other days throughout the year. Nevertheless, doing random acts of kindness is something that can be done every day of the year. And it has a few quotes here, one by one of my favorites, Mr. Samuel Clemens, or as most of us know him as Mark Twain. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Hey, thank you, Mark Twain. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Thank you from the philosopher Aesop. Um, remember, there's no such thing as a small act of kindness. Every act creates a ripple with no logical end. Scott Adams, and this is from an unknown author, but I think we can all take this to heart. Kind words and actions can seem so small, but their effects are truly endless. How to observe Random Acts of Kindness Day: pay for coffee or a meal for a person in front of you in line. Leave a kind note for somebody. No explanation is needed. Share words of encouragement. You never know who might need them. Put your skills to work for someone in need. For example, offer to create a resume for someone seeking a new job. Drop off a load of groceries at the local food pantry. Man, Warren County, we could do this. Mail a thinking of you card to someone you haven't talked to in a while. Order a bouquet of flowers to be delivered to anyone in a hospital. That means call the florist, tell them to pick a hospital or nursing home and deliver flowers to the person at the front desk who thinks they need it most. It could be a sick child or an elderly person with no family, or a college student just down on their luck. Hey, man, that's a really good idea. Send a thank you note to the local fire department, police departments, or any military personnel. Hey, I like this one. Just smile. Share your random acts of kindness using, hashtag Random Acts of Kindness Day to post on social media. So that's what we're going to do after this is all said and done. We're going to put a hashtag on this Warren first, and we're going to go back. We got some more comments here. I'm going to remove this and put you back in. But Cody writes, time flies faster when we're all having fun together on there. That you're right, Cody. And I'm looking at the time. We've almost been on here for about 2 hours. And hey, again, I want to thank everybody for being on, especially our good friends, Miss Jenny and Miss Elise from Covenant Academy. Make sure that you go see their sale that starts tomorrow on Wednesday at 3:30. The Covenant Academy Gymnasium. It's a consignment sale. The proceeds go to help lower their tuition costs for their students, and just really blessed that we have such wonderful people in our community that wanted that. I mean, they're not getting paid to do this, guys. They're doing this on their own volition. So we're just very grateful that we have movers and shakers, as Kelly calls them here. Cody also writes, but I'm praying that bus driver will still want to have their jobs. There are good folks out there in the community that grow up. For several friends of mine who drive buses, I thank them on this day for their hard work and keeping all the kids safe on the buses and roads. Hey, Cody, you're right. Hey, if COVID taught us anything, it taught us the very first thing that happens is we put a bunch of kids in an aluminum tube and transport them there. So we have to thank our bus drivers. I don't think that anybody necessarily is losing their job. I don't think, and when I say this, I mean, I think it's going to be on who's available, because if you had a contract with Durham and the contract has been negated, or we're not renewing the contract, I believe it's just like teachers and everything else in general. If you have the licensure, like the CDLs or whatever license it takes to be able to drive a bus, they're probably expecting those same people to go or to the next thing. I don't think they're going to be bringing in an influx of new drivers. I don't know. I don't think that's how it works, because I don't think it's one of those things where it's one of those. It's not like bringing in people who know how to work on computers, because no one else knows how to. We've got people here to be able to do it. So I think a lot of these folks are just going to be transitioning from Durham or whoever cut their paycheck to the next person, whoever gets. Cody also writes, Kelly Walker Slaughter, thank you also for having an amazing show and keeping up with the times and helping all around the people here in Warren County. We love you, friend. Yes, Kelly, we do love you. We always miss you. And Kelly's always told me this show is harder whenever you have one person doing it. And she's exactly right. And I don't know how Kelly did it for over a year, just doing it by herself. But whenever you have people that you can bounce things off on, like if Kelly's talking, that means I can be loading up a graphic. So I apologize with me being a graphic. Because my wife is here and she's doing her stuff, I don't want to infringe upon her time and ask her to do it. But maybe I'll get one of my kids. Maybe I'll get them to be an intern. But again, guys, if you know any of high school students, or even if they're in college, if they're somebody who is looking to get into the social media market, we would love to have them come in and meet with us, and we'll see what happens. But we'll put it in the Lord's hand after that. All right, guys, we're going to end our day on this. We have National Acts of Kindness Day, and for my good friend Cody, because he was talking about NASCAR the other day. All right, Tyler Riddick won the Daytona 500. It says Riddick's Daytona 500 win, a buzzer beating befitting of his boss, Michael Jordan. So I didn't watch it. I don't really watch a lot of racing because for me, I didn't grow up racing, scared to death to drive too fast. I've gotten a lot of tickets, when I was younger. But one of the things about this, apparently it was a real exciting race. And Michael Jordan, which he is, I don't know if he's the 100% owner, but probably a partial owner, but a majority stake owner in this NASCAR team. They won, and that's a big deal. And so this kept going over and over on SportsCenter ticker the other day. But hey, that's a big thing for Michael Jordan. What do you guys think? And I apologize. I wish I could give you more coverage. A lot of us right now, if we're watching these sports, we're watching a lot of the Winter Olympics stuff that's going on. And unfortunately, there was an incident last night in Rhode Island yesterday where a gunman came in and shot, and I think they killed 2 to 3 people in the arena outside of Providence, Rhode Island. And it just so happens that I was in Providence this past summer, and it's in one of the communities just outside of Providence. And we want to send our condolences and thoughts and prayers to these people. Guys, they'll probably never even watch Warren first and never even hear about us, but we still serve the same great God, and we want to thank him for minimizing the catastrophe that could have been a lot worse. But yeah, we want to remember these families that are hurting. And so a lot of prayers. Again, Friday's show we'll be praying for the community, and we want to make sure that you guys are informed with what's going on here. Again, a lot of things going on. Again, the big meeting tonight, 4:30, if you want to go over to the industrial board meeting over at the chamber room. And then 5 o'clock, I'm sorry, I'm lying to you here. Let me get back here. Yeah, 5 o'clock, the joint education, budget, and finance meetings. It's going to be going on at 6:30. You're going to have the full county commission meeting that's going to be going on at 6:30. All right, guys, we wrapped a lot in 2 hours. And guys, I appreciate everybody being here with us. Cody Rice. Oh, hey, if y'all like hamburgers, come and see the best Tammy's Market and have a wonderful day, friends, and tell them I sent you. So, hey, tell them Cody sent you. And I'll tell you, the burgers are great there. Cody, why do you do this to me, buddy? You got me thinking about hamburgers now. Here I have to watch Sonic commercials and get my mouth watered. Then I'm thinking about Tammy Burgers. But I'll tell you another something that they have over there. If they have the Philly cheesesteak, Tammy's makes a mean Philly cheesesteak. Maybe we'll have to do a best of here when it comes to food. Because I'll tell you, there's another place that I like, the Golden Greek. They make a really mean Philly cheesesteak too. But hey, guys, that's our show. I hope everybody's had a good day today. Again, make sure to do some random acts of kindness. Again, we thank Miss Eise Lundquist and Miss Jenny Wilson for joining us this morning and talking about the Covenant Academy spring consignment sale that's going on starting tomorrow at 3:30, running through Friday. And remember, Friday, they're taking the day off at Covenant Academy to make sure that you're taken care of. So make sure that you spend some money with these fine folks. Guys, it's been a great day. Thank you to all the folks that have commented and chimed in. Hey, remember, you can be a blessing or a curse, but always keep it first.